Guys, I'm Bob Leon with Easy Estimator and EasyContractors.com. I'm going to talk to you about a video series of 16 videos that we plan on bringing out over the next 4 months. These videos are going to cover every aspect of construction estimating. We want to help you increase your sales. So watch our videos each week and you'll see your construction sales start going up. First week, we're going to talk about getting leads. Where do you get your leads? Whether you're new in construction or you've been in it for a while. I'm sure this information will be valuable to you. We'll talk about qualifying your leads. Do you want to go on leads that are not good qualified leads? We're going to discuss all that in week 1. Week 2, preparation for the appointment. Well, what do you need to prep for the appointment? You need to take a shower, comb your hair? No, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that on what you need to prepare for the appointment. Of course, that stuff is important, but there's a lot of other things important in week 2. 3, importance of being professional. Well, what does that mean? It means something different for everybody, whether you're a plumber, electrician, roofer, painter. Could mean a little bit different for each one of you, and we're going to discuss that in week 3. At the appointment, what do? Just show up? Well, there's a little bit more than just showing up. You need to be prepared for the appointment, and you want to bring things out that will help you close the deal. So stay tuned for week 4 at the appointment. Week 5, offering value. What kind of value? You're going to bring some donuts? No, we're going to do something like bringing something value to the customer. That we'll talk about that, and I'll bring about 4 or 5 points of value that we can offer the customer when you come to them. Week 6, the presentation. Well, of course, that's probably a really important thing, and you never thought about it. You don't just hand your card to them and write a price on the back. No, we're going to talk to you about what you need to do for a complete presentation. Closing the deal. Well, how important is that to you? You spend all your time prepping for it, you go down to it, and you walk away and hand them the estimate. Sales is not a numbers game. Sales is actually a precise closing technique to get that sale. And we're going to talk about that. Follow-ups. Well, if you didn't do the proper things on closing the sale, or for some reason you just couldn't close it, then you got the follow-up. And we're going to talk about how the follow-ups and how you can get a second chance of closing the deal. Week 9 is why price doesn't matter. Does price matter? Well, we'll talk about that in week 9. You may be surprised at what I tell you. How valuable is your time? Well, how much time do you want to spend before or at the appointment? I've got about 5 or 6 pointers on that too. Thinking outside the box. Well, you probably can't think of what you could do that would be outside the box. So we're going to give you some ideas on week 11. Week 12, be the standout. Well, of course, you're by yourself when you show up, so you're going to stand out at the time, but once you leave, they're going to remember everybody who came up. Are they going to remember you? So we'll talk about that in week 12. Week 13, how to close the deal in your first meeting. If you miss everything else, don't miss this one. We're able to close larger deals as a general, anywhere from $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 deals on the first time we meet the customer. So if you're a roofer, painter, plumber, or electrician, and you've got a $10,000 or $20,000 deal, you should easily be able to close that before you leave. What is most important to the customer? That's on week 14. Well, you'll be surprised to find out what we tell you. Week 15, you are the expert. Or are you? Well, let's discuss that in week 15. Week 16, connecting with the customer. How do you connect? How do they feel when you connect? And why do you want to connect? Well, that's in week 16. So all these 16 videos are going to help you to increase your sales, become a better construction estimator and closer. So like us or subscribe to us, and we will let you know when the next video is coming up. Looking forward to seeing you at Getting Leads. Thank you.